Welcome back to Bullion and Beyond. Imagine this for a moment. You are sitting quietly in your home after a long day. Maybe you are cleaning your room or organizing old belongings that have been sitting untouched for years. You open a small box filled with coins. Coins you have collected over time or coins that were simply forgotten in a drawer. At first glance, everything looks ordinary. Nothing feels special. Just old metal pieces with little value in today's fast-moving digital world. But then something unusual happens. Your eyes stop at a tiny coin. A very small coin. A 1 Pfennig coin from Germany dated 1971 with a small letter stamped on it. The letter F. At that moment you might think nothing of it. You might even put it aside. But what if that small decision is hiding something much bigger? What if this tiny coin carries a story that could shock you? What if it is connected to a rumored value of $533 million? It sounds impossible. It sounds unreal. But this is where curiosity begins, and today we are going to explore the full story behind this fascinating coin. The 1 Pfennig coin was part of the German currency system known as the Deutsche Mark. This system was introduced in West Germany after World War II and quickly became one of the most stable currencies in the world. It represented economic recovery, strength, and precision. The 1 Pfennig was the smallest denomination in this system. It was used for everyday transactions. People used it to complete small payments, to balance change, and to carry out daily purchases. It was simple. It was common. It was everywhere. Millions upon millions of these coins were produced and circulated across the country. In the year 1971 alone, a massive number of 1 Pfennig coins were minted. These coins were produced in different mint locations across Germany, and each mint had its own identifying letter. The letter A represented Berlin. D represented Munich. F represented Stuttgart. G stood for Karlsruhe and J for Hamburg. Each of these mint marks tells a story about where the coin was created and adds a layer of identity to an otherwise simple piece of currency. Now let us focus on the Stuttgart mint, which is identified by the letter F. The 1971 F1 Pfennig coin looks very simple at first glance. On one side it displays the number 1 along with the word Pfennig. The design is minimal, clean, and functional, reflecting the practical nature of German currency design at the time. On the other side of the coin you will find a detailed oak branch with leaves. This design is not random. The oak branch is a symbol of strength, endurance, and stability in German culture. It represents resilience and growth. The coin itself is made from copper-plated steel, making it lightweight yet durable enough to survive years of circulation. Because of its simplicity and high production numbers, most people would never consider this coin to be valuable. It is often ignored, overlooked, or even discarded without a second thought. But the world of coin collecting tells a very different story. In numismatics, even the smallest detail can change everything. A tiny variation, a small minting error, or an unusual characteristic can transform an ordinary coin into something rare and highly desirable. This is where the mystery around the 1971 F1 Pfennig coin begins to grow. Some collectors believe that certain versions of this coin may contain rare minting errors or unique features. These can include off-center strikes where the design is not properly aligned, double strikes where the design appears twice, unusual metal composition changes, or even coins that were preserved in near-perfect condition. Coins that are in what experts call mint state, meaning they have little to no wear, can attract serious attention in the collector market. The cleaner, sharper, and more flawless the coin, the higher its potential value becomes. However, this is where we need to separate fact from fiction. The claim that a 1971 1 Pfennig coin is worth $533 million is not supported by verified auction records or professional numismatic data. There is no confirmed sale that proves such a value. This number is most likely the result of viral internet stories, exaggerated claims, and misunderstandings about rare coin pricing. While it is true that some rare coins in the world have sold for millions, those coins are usually extremely rare, historically significant, or made from precious metals like gold or silver. The 1 Pfennig coin does not fall into that category under normal circumstances. In reality, a standard 1971 F1 Pfennig coin is typically worth only a small amount, often just a few cents or slightly more depending on condition. That being said, rare error coins or exceptionally preserved examples can still carry higher value. Not millions, but potentially more than face value. The key to determining value lies in proper verification. Professional grading services play a major role in the coin collecting world. These organizations examine coins in detail and assign them a grade based on condition, authenticity, and rarity. A coin that has been officially graded and authenticated has a much better chance of achieving a higher price in the market. Without this verification, even a rare coin may go unnoticed or undervalued. This brings us to an important point for every viewer watching this video. If you come across a coin like the 1971 F1 Pfennig, do not ignore it immediately. Take a closer look. Examine the details carefully. Look at the mint mark. Check for any unusual features or irregularities. Pay attention to the condition of the coin. Is it worn or does it look almost new? Small details can make a big difference. If you suspect something unique, consider getting it evaluated by a professional. Because sometimes hidden among ordinary items, there really are rare pieces waiting to be discovered. The beauty of coin collecting is not just about money. It is about history, discovery, and the excitement of the unknown. Every coin carries a story. A journey through time. A connection to a specific place and moment in history. The idea that a small forgotten coin could lead to something valuable is what keeps collectors searching and exploring. It creates a sense of curiosity and possibility that turns an everyday object into something meaningful. So the next time you open an old drawer or find a collection of coins, do not rush past them. Slow down. Take a moment. Look carefully. Because you never truly know what you might find. Maybe it is just a simple coin. Or maybe it is something more. Something with a story worth telling. Thank you for being part of Bullion and Beyond. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate the value of the small things in life.